Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. In the small matters, trust the mind. In the large ones, trust the heart. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exists in our subconscious. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. We are what we are because we have been what we have been. All family life is organized around the most damaged person in it. Love is a state of temporary psychosis. I have found little good about human beings. In my experience, most of them are trash. History is just new people making old mistakes. The only shame in masturbation is the shame of not doing it well. Words have a magical power. They can either bring the greatest happiness or the deepest despair. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past. And the only person better you should be, this is who you are now. The unconscious of one human being can react upon that of another without passing through the conscious. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above the water. Children are completely egoistic. They feel their needs intensely and strive ruthlessly to satisfy them. From era to era, one discovers the entire truth. Knowledge is the intellectual manipulation of carefully verified observations. Time spent with cats is never wasted. Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. That which we can't remember, we will repeat. Not to know the past is to be in bondage to it, while to remember, to know, is to be set free. Were we to fully understand the reasons for other people's behavior, it would all make sense. Where they love, they do not desire, and where they desire, they do not love. Maturity is the ability to postpone gratification. Without love, we fall ill. Crystals reveal their hidden structures only when broken. If you want your wife to listen to you, then talk to another woman. She will be all ears. Neurosis is the ability to tolerate ambiguity. A man who has been the indisputable favorite of his mother keeps for life the feeling of a conqueror. I became aware of my destiny, to belong to the critical minority as opposed to the unquestioning majority. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. To be completely honest with oneself is the very best effort a human being can make. The only unnatural sexual behavior is none at all. Two hallmarks of a healthy life are the abilities to love and to work. Each requires imagination. When inspiration does not come to me, I go halfway to meet it. Love, in the form of longing and deprivation, lowers the self-regard. When a man is freed of religion, he has a better chance to live a normal and wholesome life. America is the most grandiose experiment the world has seen, but I'm afraid it is not going to be a success. It is not attention that the child is seeking, but love. The paranoid is never entirely mistaken. When someone abuses me, I can defend myself, but against praise, I am defenseless. Civilization began the first time an angry person cast a word instead of a rock. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. Poets are masters of us ordinary men, in knowledge of the mind, because they drink at streams which we have not yet made accessible to science. How bold one gets when one is sure of being loved.